Hello, chicas and little men, my sweet friends. Okay, so listen, it was such a beautiful day today. I had to come just sit outside. I was on my porch last time I read. I just had to come sit outside in my little wooded area and just, can you see the wind blowing my hair? Oh, I don't have any hair left, do I? Okay, so anyway, but listen, I had a couple friends vote on what book they wanted me to read next. I got a couple of reports that weren't on the Facebook page, so I just want you to know that this, are you ready for this? This is the next book. Ba-boom! Pete the Cat, I Love My White Shoes. Okay, so here is the thing. You ready for this? I know that a lot of you have this book totally, absolutely, 100% memorized, right? And so you know that when you get to this piece of the book, you have to say it with me. Like you have to sing the little I love my whatever color shoes Pete's wearing, right? Okay, so I am listening. Like, are you listening to me right now? Okay, I am listening for you to be doing this with me. This isn't just Miss Donahue, this is I need you to sing along with me. Now, if you don't know the story yet, by the time we get to like the third or fourth thing Pete does with his shoes, you'll catch on, and I'm gonna be listening for the chorus to grow louder and louder as more kids join along with me. Okay, are you ready? All right, here we go. Pete the Cat, I Love My White Shoes. Story by Eric Litwin. And it says AKA Mr. Eric. You know what that means? That means also known as. So that's his other name that he has. And then James Dean did the drawing. Have you ever tried to draw your own Pete the Cat? We used to do that in my pre-K class. It was pretty cool. You should tell your mama to Google it. Okay, title page, Pete the Cat. I love my white shoes. Oh! This, my friends, is called foreshadowing. So here's a page that has all of these shoes hung up on the electric wire. Please do not go doing this. You can hang them up somewhere else, but not on the electric wire. And look, there's Pete. Oh. Okay, here we go. Oh, another title page. Pete the Cat, I Love My White Shoes. So see, he's got his white shoes on right. All right. Pete the Cat was walking down the street in his brand new white shoes. Don't you love it when you get brand new shoes and you go strutting all over the place with them? Pete loved his white shoes so much he sang this song. All right, now this is where I want to start hearing you. Are you ready? Okay, I'm listening. Oh, he's even got his guitar out. Are you ready? I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. Oop, it's got a heart. That usually means love, and he loves his white shoes. I bet his mama doesn't love them though, because unless Pete knows how to tie his own shoes, she's probably tying those things 100 times a day. All right. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of, do you remember what those things are? Strawberries! What color did it turn his shoes? Let's see if you remember. Red! Oh, what did I tell you about those shoes being untied? Maybe we need to teach Pete how to tie his own shoes. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. Look, and this says, everything is cool. So that's called a talk bubble, remember? Or a speak bubble or something. It's got these little bloop, 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 bloops. And this is how you know what Pete's thinking. Because cats don't really talk that much unless they're singing songs with their guitar, right? So it says, I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. Oh, look, the license plate says Mr. Eric. That's pretty funny. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of blueberries. What color did it turn his shoes? All right, for those friends who haven't ever heard this book, you can probably catch on. What color do you think his shoes turned? So I also have a question. What in the world is all this fruit doing just laying around? It turned it blue. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. And look, here's his bloop, 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 bloop. He says, awesome! He's all good. I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. Aw, they have it raining. Not because he's sad, but so they could have a blue umbrella. And Pete's even blue. I bet his favorite color is blue. No. This wind in this book might not have been the best place to read, huh? All right, here we go. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large puddle of mud. What color did it turn his shoes? You know, my yard's pretty muddy right now. Yep, it needs to be cut. I need that tractor right there so I can cut my grass. What color do you think it turned it? What color is that? Brown. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no! He just kept walking along and singing his song. Ooh, what does it say? Groovy! It has that exclamation point right there. Making him where you have to say it. Groovy! I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. Now look, he loves his brown shoes. What is Pete drinking right here that's brown? That is one of Miss Donahue's very favorite things to drink. It could be hot cocoa, you're right. Or it could be, I bet your moms and dads drink this, coffee maybe? What do you think? What do you think is inside that cup? I'm gonna say coffee because that's what I like. Oh no! Pete stepped in a bucket of water. All the brown, all the blue, all the red were washed away. What color were his shoes again? I haven't even mentioned his little friend that keeps hanging out with him everywhere he goes. White! Oh, but now they were wet. All right, you know, cats don't really like water too much. Looks like he could be a little bit sad. Did Pete cry? Say it with me. Goodness, no! He kept walking along and singing his song. Look, this says rock and roll. I think it's kind of funny that he says rock and roll, but he's holding a banjo. Banjos aren't really for rocking and rolling. They're more like for country music and bluegrass. If you haven't ever heard any of that, tell your mamas to look some of that up for you. It's kind of fun. My daddy plays the banjo, so I've heard it my whole life. All right, here we go. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. And look, I think this is so funny. Look, he's walking and singing his song, but his shoes are going screek, screek, screek. Have you ever walked in wet shoes? Like wet rubber boots or something, you know, and they got wet inside it? Ha! And it squeaks and squelches and squelps. The moral of Pete's story, that means the lesson you can learn from Pete is no matter what you step in, keep walking along and singing your song. Look, he has one shoe of each color. He has a red and a brown and a blue and a white. Let's see what song we're going to keep singing. Oh, it doesn't even have that. Because, what does Pete always say at the end of his books? It's all good. And that's the end of our story, friends. All right, so listen, this is the deal. I want you to put comments on our Facebook page. Show me your shoes. Show me if you have some new shoes. Show me what color your shoes are. Show me what you have. You want me to show you what I have on right now? I have no shoes. I have no shoes. All right, so anyway, okay, I love you guys. Thank you for stopping by for another story. I'll see you again later. Bye. I thought I pressed stop, but I didn't.